a good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Wednesday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for the Hornets, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Bridges. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game? Here we go.
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. And George kicks to Maxey. Here's Embiid. 6 to shoot. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on 12. We'll see if they're up for the task. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
To throw good, Paul George. And, Tim, this is year 2 of that 4-year, $211 million contract for Paul George.
And when he's been healthy, Kevin, he has shown himself to be one of the best swingmen in the game. But now he's in his mid-30s, and this can be the point where players often start to wear down.
So he gets them both. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Now, here's Ball. His last outing with 20 points. Now, Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. From outside the arc, traps in the tray.
Wow, that is just a beautiful shot. Embiid with great touch from distance.
Ball kicks to Bridges. Ball with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
Now, here's Maxey. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. Miller outside. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. You take a look at the 76ers. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move. And, of course, the Hornets, 7 games back.
And I think for the 76ers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
So it's the Hornets now. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey, and it's good, 2 points. It's all knotted up.
Making it work in close ball, getting an agile finish.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside, Maxey hits the jumper in space.
And you don't see Maxey take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he certainly can mix that in.
Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid. And one thing when a team underperforms like Philly did last season, Tim, they often bounce back.
Well, it always comes down to health, Kevin. If they have that, it feels like the East is wide open. They are going to have a chance to make some noise.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. He's perfect from the line this time. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quinn Grimes a revelation last season. And let's not forget number 3 pick VJ Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Knippel. It's hauled in by the 76ers. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And guys, if you don't control
Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow! And rolling back the clock. Nice work by Paul George.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Hornets trail by 4. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Paul George grabs the miss. Charlotte, their last game, a win against Washington. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Miller outside. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And he makes good on the layup. 7 points in the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Oubre on the wing. Over Knippel. Oubre can't get it to go.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Pass the ball. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
The first free throw is good. Sexton, he's checked in for the Hornets. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Hornets trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Oubre kicks to Drummond. Kicks it out to Maxey. Trains the three-pointer. Maxey's got 5 now.
Well, Maxey likes when the pace picks up, and you saw it right there. No hesitation on that catch and shoot.
Outside ball. Pass to Sexton. Driving inside. Over Maxey. And again, the Hornets missing. Philadelphia leading by 8. Drummond passes to George. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 8.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Bridges finds Sexton. Here's ball. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Paul George.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Guys?
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
And the first one at the line is good. James checked in for ball. Philadelphia also making some changes. Trendon Watford's checked in for George. Edwards comes in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Sexton. 9-point game his last outing. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Maxey. Top of the key jumper, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Count that bucket.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 16-6 run. Sexton against Maxey. From deep. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Sexton against Maxey. Three-pointer. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And if you're going to foul Maxey, you better hit him. He is going to be able to make shots through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes here for the 76ers. Edwards, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. And Jared McCain subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Sexton. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Defended by Drummond. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Here's Watford. Defended by Bridges. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in, and it's ball in for Knipple. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Jared McCain. Philadelphia leading by 16. Now here's Lowry. And Drummond kicks to Edwards. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Lowry passes to Grimes. Drummond a screen. The 11-footer. Grimes finds Drummond. Back to Grimes. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. A control from outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
That's good from Ball.
And one of the true showmen in the league, LaMelo Ball is so much fun to watch. He can do anything with the rock and is always looking to make a highlight reel.
He's off on the second. The 76ers leading by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. Drummond with a screen on Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Here's Diabate. Defended by Drummond. Bridges dishes the ball. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. In third, the Hornets.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Hornets making a change here. Salon's checked in. Ball hits them both. 1:20 left in the first. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Lock at 6. Drummond with a screen on Sexton. A shot by Lowry, no good. Hornets trail by 13. And Salon gets it to go.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Sexton against Lowry. And he banks in the layup.
And he is an elite-level decision maker. Lowry understands when to pass out of that pick and roll and when to shoot.
.36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Sexton against Lowry. Outside, Sexton. Now, here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Beyond the arc. And Salon gets it to go. Salon's got 5.
Good to see Ball dishing it out there, especially to one of his perimeter shooters.
Inside, picked away. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Watford out there with Gordon. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Ball, the pass to Sexton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
And the 76ers making a change here. McCain's checked in. Outside, Ball. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can.
Well, the defense has to push Embiid farther away from the rim. You can't make the game this easy for him.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Now, here's Ball. He's guarded by Grimes. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Ball. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's McCain. Still without a basket. A steal. Here's Salon. Covered by Watford. Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Pass to Watford. Lays it up and banks it in. Watford's got his first points in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Sexton. The rejection by Embiid.
And when Embiid is doing that, protecting the paint, he's as impactful as anyone in this league.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Everyone get loud and give it up for your high hip-hop crew.
Miller, he's checked in for Charlotte. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
And you look at Ball. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Justin Edwards.
The 76ers leading by 14. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And good that time.
Well, that's a really creative move right there by McCain. He was able to beat defense that was ready.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason, I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Guys, back to you.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so, Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 18. And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
Out to Edwards. Takes the three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. The Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. From 12 feet out, and the jumper falls for him. Solon's got 7 points.
And if you get a look like that, you better take advantage of it.
Philadelphia leading by 13. Now McCain. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Out to Edwards. A 3-ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Edwards got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ball with it. 10 points for him. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Embiid the screen. Fires the 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets trail by 14. Pass to Diabate. Ball no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Watford. It's rebounded by Solon.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Edwards against Sexton. Rebound by the 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Miller right side. Outside Sexton. Outside Ball. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And again the Hornets missing. The 76ers leading by 14. Stolen by Ball. With the drive, and Ball slams it in.
And there's that athleticism. Man, does Ball get up fast for that one.
Philadelphia has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Attention everyone, look who's coming onto the court. It's your Hornets Swarm Squad. To the court, it's your Swarm Squad. Let's go.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Knipple comes in for Ball. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. George is checked in for Trendon Watford. Oubre comes in for Edwards. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And Maxey subbed in for Jared McCain. George against Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Oh, look, he might not quite be the player he once was, but make no mistake about it. Paul George, on any given night, can go out there and take over a game.
And he makes the first. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Miller the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Knipple. Here's Diabate. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Diabate's got his first basket of the night. And here's Maxey. He's coming off a 22-point game against New York.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey to the inside. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Yeah, he just knows exactly how to run that screen. Good stuff there from Embiid.
Hornets trail by 13. Pass to Diabate. Sexton against Maxey. Sexton on the wing. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering at home.
The 76ers leading by 11. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Oubre, right side. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
With his first shot attempt, and that one hits back iron. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And, Tim, I think it's safe to say that Kelly Oubre is an eccentric guy.
Well, Kevin, he's got the tattoos, the painted fingernails, certainly not afraid to express himself stylistically. And in this league, if you can play, well, the dress code is flexible.
So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Five on the clock. And Drummond kicks to Maxey. The shot by George, wide open. They get it back. Pass to Maxey. Down low. And another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
One shot.
Here's Sexton. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise for your home.
Charlotte making a switch here. And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. Number 5 is VJ Edgecombe.
He's been a factor on the inside. An impressive stretch for him defensively.
Here's Ball. He's got 14. Pass to Knipple. Bounce pass from Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Ball against Maxey. Ball no good. The 76ers leading by 18. Drummond passes to Maxey. Here's Oubre. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Embracing the role of a facilitator. That's really good stuff there by Maxey.
Ball kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Miller. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Takes a step back. Here's Knipple. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And talking to Con Knippel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell it.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
That's good from Knippel. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
The G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
George passes to Maxey. Edgecombe with the screen for Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, it's so tough to guard Maxey without fouling him. He is just so clever at drawing fouls.
Two shots. Last on the first.
First one falls for him. And with a bigger responsibility, Tim, the efficiency numbers for Tyrese Maxey taking a bit of a dip.
Well, they certainly have, but they've gone from great to just good enough. But I think, Kevin, as he gets more help and more guys come back from injury, those numbers will recover.
They sure will. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, this has been an interesting maturation from Tyrese Maxey. Really, all that untapped potential early on, but he has turned into an elite player in this league. He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
.133 left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here is George. 9 points last game out. To the middle. It's picked off. And it's Miller penetrating. And Miller throws it down hard.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
1:12 left in the first half. Outside, Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. There's the triple. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Hornets trail by 18. Miller outside. Pass the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. Like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
That's good from Ball.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Edgecombe. Covered by Miller. Maxey against Ball. Maxey kicks to Drummond. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Knipple, covered by Oubre. Maxey against Ball. Pass to Miller. Fires from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. 76ers lead by 16. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
Yeah, watching these guys make me want to be out there, Shaq. I mean, all the space they have to shoot it in right now, man, this would have been my time, Shaq.
Jet with a little FOMO here.
Yeah, I'm glad I played what I did.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Hornets.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Philadelphia with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee.
Just sticking with it there. Ball's rebounding is so important to this team.
Up top, Maxey. He's covered by Ball.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Ball feeling it out a bit. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Maxey against Ball. Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by Charlotte. To the inside. Jumps up, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just a high-energy player. Bridges brings the aggression every possession.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Ball. It's deflected. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Bridges.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Outside, Maxey. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And here's George for three. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to George. The three. They grab their own miss.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
And Charlotte turns it over again. Let's see the stat sheet here for Joel Embiid.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Ball against Maxey. Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. There's the three. Oubre outside. Offline with his three. Hornets trail by 12. Back to Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Kneppel. Here's Bridges. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Pocket 2, and Ball puts up a deep three. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Here we go. It's time for everybody on your feet. Show us your moves. Go on the big screen. No thanks. People are dancing. Yes, that's it. Come on, fans. Let's hear it. There you go.
And with a quick break in the action, let's now take a look at the top rookie free throw shooters in the NBA. Kneppel on top.
Yeah, he doesn't miss that many, does he? I mean, great skill level to go with his obvious talent. He's taking full advantage every time he draws a whistle.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Edgecombe, covered by Miller. Pass to Maxey. No good, unable to end this run. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Ball. He takes it in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Here's Maxey. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Bridges. Oubre with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Maxey. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
I love the determination of Tyrese Maxey. Has turned himself into a natural scorer, and he is always hunting the next bucket.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Miller.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The 76ers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Maxey against Ball. To the paint. It's tipped. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Inside, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Here's Maxey. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Miles Bridges. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
Free throw good, Maxey. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. 8-point game. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ball's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
The 76ers leading by 6. Maxey on the wing. Oubre, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, George. Hornets with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Bridges. And they pick up 2. And now it's just a 4-point 76ers lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
See some numbers for Miles Bridges. He's around 18 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Here's Edgecombe. Covered by Miller. Right side, Maxey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Kneppel.
And one of the things I love about Maxey, he has relentless energy. It doesn't matter what defense is thrown at him. He is constantly hunting his offense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Maxey. Maxey hits them both. Here's Ball. He's got 25. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And the layup's good off the glass. Maxey's got 11 in the second half.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Hornets trail by 7. On the wing, Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. Outside, Ball. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Outside, Maxey. George with a screen on Ball. Here's Maxey. Knueppel with the rebound.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Miller, the pass to Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Sexton, he's checked in for Charlotte. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. Now Knueppel. Bridges outside. Here's Ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Watford finds Maxey. Back to Watford. Embiid the screen. Down low. It's Grimes on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. Off off target on the 15-footer.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Sexton.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Drummond checked in for Joel Embiid. And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. In the third spot, Con Knippel.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
The 76ers leading by 3. Maxey kicks to Drummond. There's the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Bridges. The 76ers leading. Outside, Maxey to the inside. Drummond. The Hornets pull it in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to ball. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
Count it.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
Pass to Knippel. Back to ball. And stolen by Maxey. They're running for 3. Crimes with the bucket. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Ball. He has 29. Pass to Knipple. Here's Salon. Outside, Ball. Now Sexton. Back to Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
This one for three. The rebound by Watford. Philadelphia leading by 4. Outside Gordon. Outside Lowry. Pass to Watford. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Lowry. Tight defense on him. Deflects the pass. Here's Knipple. Now Sexton. He's got 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
And he can't get the first one. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Colin's a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
1:16 left in the third. Lowry against Sexton. Pass to Watford. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a chance to check out the numbers for LaMelo Ball. He's averaging about 19 points per, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
That's good from Watford.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Watford drops them both. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets, trailing by 5. Here's Diabate. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gordon, the pass to Watford. 29 seconds left to play here in the third. To the paint. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Lowry. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Ball with it. He's got 29 points. Shot clock at 6. He's off on that one. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers on top, ending the third quarter on a 9-1 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Lowry out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Gordon. And it's Watford in at the 4 spot. Bridges outside. That shot no good. The 76ers leading by 7. Grimes passes to Lowry. Pass to Embiid. $18 feet out. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Here's Sexton. Good, and the assist goes to James. Sexton's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Hornets. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. The 76ers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Gordon kicks to Lowry. Embiid the screen. Lowry can't get it to go.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
That one good for 2.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Pass to Watford. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Inside, Bridges. The rebound by Watford.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Outside Lowry. From the arc. Good on the triple. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Pass to Diabate. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And here's Lowry. Now here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And stolen by Sexton. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. On the wing, Bridges. There's Miller with the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Sexton against Lowry. And Grimes has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
With the step back. Pulls it from the elbow. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Lowry passes to Watford. Now here's Embiid, covered by Miller. The big man Embiid converts inside.
Well, listen, if Embiid gets the ball that close to the rim, it is over. You have to deny position.
Here's Bridges. Here's Diabate. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And the 76ers making a change here.
At the line for Charlotte, Diabate. 1 shot.
And that one misses. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Outside, Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Grimes with it. Now guarded by Ball. Lets it fly. Shot by Grimes. No good. Hornets trail by 7. To the inside. Here's Knipple. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. 6 points for Knipple.
Good work by Knipple, getting involved on the break.
Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Watford. Embiid trying to break loose. Hornets with the rebound. Diabate's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Knipple, guarded by Embiid. Miller outside. Pass to Knipple. 6 to shoot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Watford. He's covered by Ball. Hornets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Diabate, guarded by Embiid. Miller against Maxey. Miller inside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The 76ers leading by 3. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Pass to Embiid. Trying to get something going. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And we have seen it so many times. You just knew Embiid was going to finish that play.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Colin Sexton comes in for Brandon Miller.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Well, there's just so much to love about Joel Embiid. Obviously, the power is there, but so is the skill. He can really shoot it, and it's why he's been an MVP in this league.
Sexton against Maxey. Bridges inside. And it's sent back by George.
And look, you got to remember, Paul George originally made a name for himself in this league with his defense.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Sexton. Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside, Maxey shoots over Ball. And Embiid is right there.
Yeah, impressive work on the boards by Embiid. You love seeing a big man like him use that size to his advantage.
Pass to Knipple. Now Bridges. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Maxey finds Oubre. Back to Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Covered by Miller. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. He shoots again. Embiid is just too strong inside.
And sometimes Joel Embiid is just that good. He can be unstoppable.
Bridges against George. And they get it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Embiid.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Line for Charlotte, Miles Bridges, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges outside. Charlotte moving the ball around. Outside ball. Lets it go from deep. Knipple, no good. The 76ers leading by 8. Stolen by Knipple. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And it's why every team in this league now looks to run. The numbers say you have an advantage.
Ball against Maxey. Embiid wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Here's Miller. Fires for 3. The kick out to Ball. Here's Bridges. Just 2 to shoot. Miller. And again, no good.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Outside Oubre. Now Embiid. Outside George. From outside. Big man play by Embiid off the rebound.
He just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
Timeout. And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
For your honeybees.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Ball. Off the glass.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Outside George.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Embiid. And he banks the layup in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Ball with it. Now defended by Embiid. Shoots the three. Not that time. It won't go.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Ball with the rebound. Hornets trail by 8. Now here's Bridges. Embiid with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Yep, that's going to go in.
Yeah, and when he's healthy, Embiid has proven that this is what he's capable of every single night.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. You have the camera on you. Next answer.
Outside, Maxey. 56 seconds left in the game. Unloads from 9. Miller there for the rebound. And so Miller will bring it up for Charlotte. 8-point game.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
And so here is Philadelphia. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Maxey fires. He drills the three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
It's tipped.
A few guys get to the line the way Embiid does.
Personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And Embiid drops them both.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball. Embiid there for the rebound. Maxey against Ball. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Paul, what a great team effort defensively. What were the points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung. You know, so that's what we have to do. We have to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Defense certainly has to be a full team effort, and it paid off tonight. Thanks, Paul.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Joel Embiid.